Is Valkyrie from Thor getting her own movie? Yes, it looks like this is finally happening. The best news is that the return of Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie might happen sooner than expected. As one of Marvel's most beloved and most significant supporting film characters, Valkyrie deserves to be given more screen time, and thus we can learn more about the character while Marvel gives a better, deeper background on her story. So, who exactly is Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie? What was her introduction in Thor: Love and Thunder like? Let's dive into more details while going through the possibility of a Valkyrie spin-off happening anytime soon. What was once a character with not much importance has become one of Marvel's most treasured and beloved supporting film characters. This is why we love Marvel. Things can change in a matter of seconds, and someone who's been at the bottom could easily climb to the top. Marvel is also known for turning its supporting characters into fan-favorite heroes, so what stops them from making a Valkyrie spin-off? Just like Iron Man made us all fall in love with Rhodey, Thor Ragnarok made us fall in love with Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson's amazing Asgardian warrior who was of great help to the God of Thunder. Following their appearance in Avengers Endgame, Thompson's Valkyrie returned in Thor: Love and Thunder. The follow-up took the world by storm, with more and more viewers tuning in to watch the God of Thunder go through multiple adventures. So, what's next for Valkyrie? What project is she slated to appear in next? When did she first appear in the comics? And most importantly, is she really getting her own Marvel spin-off?
He's mine. So, if you want him, you go through me.
But we've already got him.
Here are the answers to all of your questions. Let's start off with Valkyrie's origin. In the comic books and in the screen adaptations, Valkyrie is the last Asgardian warrior when she's first presented in the MCU. In fact, she's a member of a powerful group of female heroes whose only purpose is to protect Odin and his throne. Things change for Valkyrie when Odin's daughter Hela, the goddess of death, attempts to claim Asgard for herself. This is when the Asgardian warriors start up a battle in order to stop her. Sadly, this ends up bad because they all end up dead, except for, well, Valkyrie. She is the only one who survives the battle. Her life is saved thanks to another warrior, as this warrior sacrifices her own life in order to save Valkyrie. Heartbroken and devastated by the loss of her sisters, Valkyrie decides to leave Asgard. She ends up on the planet of Sakaar, where she starts working as a scrapper for the Grand Master. She ends up earning a lot of money and uses the money to drink as much liquor as she can, losing touch with all of her responsibilities. This is until a much-anticipated arrival happens, the arrival of Thor. When Thor arrived in Sakaar, he was a refugee of Hela's reign of terror in Thor Ragnarok. Initially, Valkyrie was not willing to help the new Asgardian king, but ended up teaming up with Thor, Loki, and the Hulk to fight Hela and try to save Asgard. In the end, Asgard was destroyed, but the Asgardian people were put someplace safe. Now I know what you're thinking. This story deserves to be given an on-screen adaptation. So, will Thor's Valkyrie get her own spin-off? Let's find out! When it comes to on-screen adaptations, Valkyrie was first introduced back in 2017's Thor Ragnarok. She made her return in the recent Thor: Love and Thunder. The role is played by the amazingly talented and beautiful Tessa Thompson, and ever since Love and Thunder premiered, fans couldn't stop talking about Thompson returning to our screens, but this time in her own movie. In The God of Thunder, the character did an amazing job fighting against Hela. She was incredible in the Avengers Endgame as well. In this film project, she tried to help Earth's mightiest heroes conquer Thanos. At the end of the film, Thor gives his leadership position to Valkyrie. In Love and Thunder, viewers are seeing more of Valkyrie as she aids Thor and Mighty Thor in the battle against Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher. Interestingly enough, Tessa Thompson already addressed the question of whether we'll see her in a solo film anytime soon. The most important thing is that she's quite interested in seeing such a film happening. According to Marvel, it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already! Okay, seriously. In an interview with Extra, Thompson said she's not sure whether a film about her character will ever receive a green light from Marvel. However, the Marvel actress also said that she would be happy to perform in such a project. When Extra asked whether we are going to see a Valkyrie spin-off, Thompson laughed, saying she really doesn't know. When asked whether this would be something she's open to, the actress said she absolutely loves playing the character, so if she is ever given any chance to play her in any form, she'd be happy to. Well, the actress is interested, and that's all we need for a start, right? She also did an interview with Cinepop via Screen Rant and was asked about characters Valkyrie would love to see fight alongside in a potential spin-off project. Thompson said that Mark Ruffalo's Hulk and, quote, anyone from Wakanda would be perfect. In her own words, she really misses Mark Ruffalo, Banner, and Hulk, so he is her #1 pick. But anyone from Wakanda would also make an ideal ally, particularly all the incredible female warriors. The actress also noted that Valkyrie would really relate to them. In yet another interview with Fandom, Thompson was super clear when she said she would love to see a Valkyrie spin-off, adding that a Korg spin-off would be good as well. In multiple interviews throughout the years, the actress expressed her gratitude, saying how much it means to her that Valkyrie and Mighty Thor are inspiring many young women. In an interview with Extra, Thompson noted that she really loved how young boys would come up to her at the premiere of the film and tell her they're huge fans of the character too. I really think Thompson should be given her own film, because first of all, there's room for a story. Secondly, this is an extremely talented actress who would fulfill our expectations. And most importantly, she seems to understand the importance of leaning towards a non-gendered approach. As she told Extra, she believes that it's truly important to have representation, but also, according to her, there's this gendered idea, and she thinks that young boys should be able to look at Natalie Portman and say, like, she's so cool, she's so strong. The actress concluded her interview by saying that we should all be able to relate to characters, not just because of their gender expression, but because of who they are as people. It's quite obvious that Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie has a rich origin that deserves to be explored. This is only possible if she's given her solo film. Sadly, Marvel is still considering the idea, but we believe it's just a matter of time until they give a green light to Valkyrie. There are, however, a lot of MCU projects slated to come out in the coming years, so it's difficult to guess when we would see this potential spin-off. Maybe in about 3 to 4 years? Also, we should hear more about New Asgard, as finding out about Valkyrie and the famous MCU location could serve as a great plot base for a Valkyrie solo film. If Marvel decides to do a project with New Asgard as one of the main storylines, we could hear the stories of Valkyrie and the likes of Korg and Meek, who could easily receive a continuation. This could also open up doors for characters that haven't been included in the MCU project for a long time. Maybe we'll see the cameos of Bruce Banner, Shuri, and the Guardians of the Galaxy. What do you guys think? Do you believe Valkyrie deserves to be given her own film? Let us know. Per a report by Marvel, you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. In the meantime, Thompson's dedication to the character proves that one day she will be given her own film. Maybe not soon, but hey, in 3 to 4 years. See you in the next video.